Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the channel, and we are back here with the fully finished, refurbished, back together, looking better than ever 6416 and 6422. And I'm going to put some power to the tracks, that way you guys can check out these new LEDs, LED headlights and lit number boards. Look at that, lit number boards. Oh, and we can't forget those nice warning beacons either. You guys can see those strobes, very cool. They both fire up, they sound awesome. And I actually really like how the number boards are being lit. I don't know how well you guys can see it, but it almost does look like how number boards usually look when they're lit up, where either one light's a little bit brighter than the other, or something like that. But I think they look really cool lit up on these units. That was something that was not intended initially, but it's there now. And of course, the headlights on both of these units, you guys can see them both really good. Now, these units do strobe a little different from, let's just say, like how the GP40s, I think they strobe different. I don't know. I guess it's been so long since I've ran those. I'll have to see. But I feel like these have kind of a different strobe pattern. The DT and I might have had a different strobe pattern. I'm not sure. I'll double check on that. But those came out really nice. Those are super clear and bright, and they look super awesome. So we'll run them up a little bit here. So there you have it, guys. Two completely refurbished locomotives. I am very happy that those came out as nice as they did, and I did test the rear lights on them as well, and they work. Of course, the number boards on the back are not lit up. Those are just like painted onto the shell and decaled onto the shell. Yeah, these are awesome. They're gonna run way better now than what they did before. Having the two different panels and one not really being the correct type of panel, and it was just kind of a messy job at first just to get that 6422, just to get that one with DCC and sound up and going. But now they both have Tsunami 2, new motors, all new running gear, new gearboxes, new wheels, LED headlights, new speakers. So literally these, other than the exterior of these locomotives, they are literally a brand hammer new locomotive. And I'm very, very excited to have these done and looking good and running like everything else now. That will make running them with other stuff a lot easier, and they will live a lot longer now without having to replace anything. So really excited about that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my kind of updates while doing these. Now that these are done, I do have two other locomotives that we are going to be pretty much doing the same thing to. And next up is going to be my DWP units back there. Both of those, as I said before, they are they're like that first run of RTR that had DCC and sound, and I'll actually walk you guys over here, and there's what they are. So it's literally like the first time Athearn started putting sound and DCC in Athearn RTR locomotives. And they even advertised it just with sound. They didn't even advertise it as a DCC locomotive. Now, they are DCC. They run on DCC. They're still a dual mode decoder. But this is some older stuff, so we're going to do a lot of upgrades to those next. Now, the only thing with those is it's basically going to be the same as my my UP39 or 3593. You guys know I had to put an SD70M panel in that because I didn't have any SD70 or SD40-2 panels. These are going to be the same thing, so idle's going to be a little different on those, but the way those start up right now, they don't have a startup sequence. You put power to the track and they're already idled up, and there's still incandescent bulbs, of course, because that's pre-LED for Athearn. So we're going to go through these two units with a fine-tooth comb. Just like with these, I'm going to go through everything inside and out. We're going to take off those plastic windshield wipers that I put on and put on the nicer metal ones, and take care of a couple other little things here and there, but those are going to be the next two up for some rework. And then that's going to be the harder of all of my projects done. Everything else is just going to be basically painting wheels, painting couplers, and that. So look forward to the next video series on my DWP units, and we'll see if I can't get those to run the same as all my other Athearn stuff. And I do have something very exciting on the way, Grand Trunk locomotive wise. Something that I've been on the hunt for a while now. Finally found one on Facebook out of Michigan, so I'm pretty excited for that. You guys will see that when it comes in. We'll do an unboxing. But yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the little mini series on completely overhauling these two locomotives. Really happy with them. You guys can also see I went and painted the exhausts black. These are already primed and grime. Actually, this is pre what Athearn calls primed and grime. They weren't actually calling it a primed and grime, but that's literally what these are. And so, you know, they're a little bit on the weathered side as far as the black parts go. They're kind of more of a brownish color. I don't know how well my camera really picks that up. Of course, the orange is faded. And then the patch jobs and all that stuff. But yeah, I'm really excited to have these completely revamped, updated, ready to go, ready to rock and roll. Painted the wheels while we were in there. I showed you guys that. So we've got nice painted wheels. Not that you can see a lot of the wheel, but some stuff like that kind of matters to me. And I have yet to paint any wheels on anything else, so we got a lot of wheel painting ahead of us. But definitely excited to have these two units done. I think I'm the only person out there to have updated these that far. So as far as I know, what's today's date? What is today's date? 20 something. It's the Saturday before Thanksgiving, so whatever that date is, I'm off work for a couple days, so I don't care what the date is if I'm not at work. But to the date of this video, as far as to my knowledge, I am the first person to own these two locomotives with fully upgraded Tsunami 2 LEDs and all that good stuff. So really excited to have these. I love having and doing stuff like this in my collection. Having these locomotives in general is pretty sweet because these are super hard to find, and I actually found these two from two different sellers about the same time, so of course I picked them up right away. But like I said in past videos, they were used. Pretty decent condition overall. There was a couple little things here and there, little issues. Some broken railings here and there that I've repaired. And then, of course, you know, doing the upgrades that we did. I love these, the replaced beacons. Those just look way better, and they're actually a lot brighter now, a lot nicer. The lenses probably aren't the right color. They should be a little bit more of an orange, but they still look good. I'm just kind of taking that as a replaced part from Grand Trunk, because most of these units, not all of them, but some of them had the warning beacons way out above the headlights, so that would have been an upgrade from GT themselves when they did the work to these units. So yeah, either way, really excited to have these in their current state and form, and on to the next. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that little series, and until next time, take care.